Alola everyone and welcome to Pokemon Sun and Moon episode 25 live reaction. Now as per usual I will be watching this without the sound because I cannot get away with that. So if you will, watch on another browser as I follow along with you. Go right on ahead. So without further ado, let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, go. And in today's class, we're talking about Z moves. And Ash and Cocky are already getting pumped about it. And Team Rocket is here. Oh, this is going to be an episode focused on you, isn't it? And they're practicing with a pile of logs. They say Turtonator has an unfair advantage because it's a fire type using a fire Z move against a bunch of wood, while Pikachu is using an electric one. So you would think the fire would do more damage. And of course, Team Rocket's sitting there going like, what's with these poses they're doing? It's a Z move, of course it has power. Oh, so this is the first time Team Rocket's seen a Z move. Huh. I forgot that this is their first encounter with it. And now we're back at Team Rocket headquarters. Okay, so they're just talking about how the Z moves work with the crystals. And now they're gonna go find Z crystals. Okay. And that is a crudely drawn version of Meowth using a Z move. A Z crystal detector, which is just a divining rod. It's a high-tech divining rod. Alright. Okay, let's say this does work, and the divining rod does find a Z crystal. There's a couple of problems, though. One, I believe it's going to be in its raw form, so it's not even the fine crystal versions. Two, they don't have the Z ring to use it on. And three, it might not even be the one for a type that they have. So, there's a lot of things to consider. Oh, there's all the Z crystals. And of course, Rotom knows which one that there are. And Rotom's getting applauded for his efforts, which he has an unfair advantage because he literally has a database. Oh, hello! There's just a Dark-type Z crystal inside of a rock. Okay, there's just a Dark-type Z crystal, which... Oh, they can use that! I think. Doesn't one of their Pokemon have a Dark-type move? Oh, and there's the Alolan Rattacate. Oh, they went onto a trial site. That's how they found it. And now the Divining Rod machine is broken. Oh, and Team Skull is here for whatever reason. So where are they going? It seems like they're lost, but they're trying to get somewhere. And this guy is just talking out his ass. They're gonna run into it, aren't they? Yep. Holy crap, that Raticate is huge! Was that a Hyper Beam? I think it was a Hyper Beam. Oh, so now now they want to catch that Totem Raticate. Hmm. Okay, yeah, so they're just talking about how, yeah, it's based on the type of attacks that it uses in order to use the Z Crystal. Now, see, you would have thought, Ash would have thought of that already, but at the same time, it would make sense that, oh, the electric one can use the electric type one, the dark type can use the dark type one. All those Raticate are just happy. And why are you... Meowth, they're not a hindrance to the Z Crystal search. You're at a trial site. And now Team Skull found the Z Crystal. Not really. Okay, so now they want to get that Z Crystal, although he says that he hates Z moves. So now they want the Totem Raticate and the Z Crystal, which they're not going to beat that Raticate, I can tell you that already. And they can't use the Z Crystal without the moves and the appropriate uh, dance style pattern, whatever you want to call it. Oh, hi there, Border. Alright, so it's just Team Rocket and Team Skull trying to find this. Alright, so we're getting done with the motto. Are we going to see an altercation between Team Rocket and Team Skull? Lame uniforms. You're one to talk. And of course, the woman of the group is going all gaga over a talking Meowth. Oh, she's the one that likes the cute things. Oh, and all the Raticate know they're there now. They're just being bombarded by Raticate. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, and they got swiped by the tail. And wait a minute, that's the first time that Team Rocket has successful blasting off. And Team Skull had their first blast off. Yep, it was a successful blast off. They just landed. So where was Beware on that one? She doesn't care about the Z Crystal or the Raticate. She only cares about Meowth. Oh, how is this gonna backfire? Okay, so of course I figured that they were going to make this a little contest, like whoever gets the Z Crystal first gets it. Who's gonna do what? They're not uh, interested in the fact that Marini is attached to James's skull. Alright, Meowth. I really like where you're going with this. But these aren't normal Raticate. You may be able to trap some of them. But you're not going to trap all of them. Oh, and the smell that they thought was putrid cured James's poison on his face. Oh, they're just getting the Rattata. Okay. That makes more sense. Oh, no, there's Raticate too. Yeah, it won't keep them in there, but it will buy time. Which you would think they would take the time to catch some of them to increase their forces. But no, they're just going after the big one. A Zubat and a Garbodor. Okay, so that's what Team Skull's working with. Again, she only cares about the Meow. Oh, Salandit. Oh, Salandit, my boy. What is that, Poison Needle? Oh, no, Spike Cannon. Oh, and Eradicate's aura's flaring. No, you didn't damage it, you idiot. It's a totem. That puny little attack won't do much. And Team Rocket sent flying again. Team Skull launches an attack and does absolutely nothing. You have Team Skull got sent back. Okay, and the other Team Skull on the Salandit's going after the crystal. Mimikyu would actually be a valid option here because although its ghost type attacks won't do anything against Raticate, and Dark type is strong against Ghost, the fact that he can't use his normal attacks against Mimikyu gives him an advantage. Gives Mimikyu the advantage. It can't use Hyper Beam. It can't use any of its normal type attacks. So really, that might be a good thing. Mimikyu has the advantage, except for a tail swipe that sends it packing. At least I think that's Hyper Beam. I can't really tell. And Meowth and Marini are sent flying again. Now everyone knows if they would combine their efforts, they would be able to stand a chance against this Raticate. Yeah, the crystal's stuck in that rock. You're not going to get it easily. Oh, Meowth's banged up. Oh, Team Skull. After being told they were used as bait so the other guy can get the crystal, they're just like, oh my god, oh, that's so clever. Oh, and Mimikyu is back. Oh, the decoy. Oh, it knows Woodhammer. Oh, Mimikyu, my boy! They defeated the Raticate! Oh my god! Mimikyu, my boy! Mimikyu! So it learned Woodhammer. Wait, the Raticate is knocked out. Why are you not catching it if that was the goal? Oh, and that guy got sent flying. And the Dark type Z Crystal. Meowth has the Z Crystal. Beware! Beware, there you are. But what, they never ended up getting that Raticate. Oh, that's a letdown. Now everyone's leaving the school, but Team Rocket has a Dark type Z move now. Which I don't know if they can use it. I honestly don't. Meowth doesn't have any Dark type moves. Wobbuffet doesn't have any. I don't think Marini does, although it can. Meowth! First off, you don't know the Dark type dance. Second off, that's not a Z ring. That's a Dark type Z crystal taped to a cardboard Z ring. And three, I don't think you have a Dark type move. Oh, and Beware's fast asleep. Honestly, 1 second. Okay, couple of things. One, I'm perfectly okay with Team Rocket having a Z Crystal. I really am. Second, there's no way that they're going to be able to use it anytime soon. There's just no way. And side plot B was Ash trying to figure out the Steel type dance so that Pikachu can use a Steel type Z move. Okay, that's interesting. But again, I don't think any of their Pokemon have a Dark type move. I know that Marini and uh, Wobbuffet can have Z Dark type. No, Wobbuffet I don't think will get one because his moveset's pretty much standard. Marini can get one. Mimikyu can get one. And Meowth can get one. He can learn Bite or Crunch or some kind of dark move. And then he will be able to use it. But at the moment, I don't think he has one. He's like, what moves does Meowth have? I know he knows Fury Swipes, but I don't know any other move other than that. But anyway, that's all for this episode. A nice little episode, you know, a little spat between Team Rocket and Team Skull. Team Rocket got a Dark-type Z move that they're clueless about how to use. Seriously, there's a library on the island. Go there, look up how to use it, get the Z-Ring somehow, and then figure out which of your Pokemon can use a Z Dark-type move. And my boy Mimikyu, my boy! Learning Woodhammer and just taking out that Totem Raticate all by itself. Oh, Mimikyu, you are amazing. Just purely amazing. I love Mimikyu, really. So, that's it for this episode. I will see you all in episode 26, which I will be filming here shortly. So, until then, God bless Mimikyu!